Hello guys, ᛚNAGABLESSU here. So, first of all, warm greetings to you ladies and gentlemen to this new episode of ᛚNAGABLESSU and what he essentially have in his mind and what I essentially think it is important to share with you. So in my recent experiences in this lifetime and in my under my skin right now, like I pretty much realized that stop lying essentially means, most importantly, to yourself. You know? Of course, this is like a double-edged sword, because on a road of self-development, you are using some type of affirmations that brings you ahead in life, like I am good looking, I am beautiful, I am talented, I am in control, like what you essentially are not right now. These type of so-called lies, like if you maybe you don't see it as lies, just see it like as a spell, you know, a spell. You want to manipulate this reality, that it bends to your will to something positive. But the other thing that I mean by stop lying to yourself is more like more interpersonal, because every person out there has a different type of character, no? A different type of role to play in this universe, in this matrix, in this reality we are living in. And essentially, there must be an awareness which role you are playing right now. There must be awareness what essentially you are meant to do right now in this kind of place, situation you're in. Because if you're only looking at this, if this situation is really bad for you, it's really like, yeah, effed up, and you just want to ignore it to distract yourself with the mundane things, you know, like with TV shows, with radio, and with drugs, and you know the 0815 stuff, you know, that most people are distracting oneself with. Because maybe to get ahead in life, you must fully accept right now who you are, what you are doing, because when you fully accept it, integrate it in yourself, you have the chance, okay, to interact with it, and with your own free will, own awareness, to change it further. Because if there happens no contact, there is no influence, you know. There is influence. You must play this out. You must on some level integrate it in yourself, that maybe for some type of reasons of the higher picture of like how as you as an individual soul must evolve to grow, and into what end goal. Well, this end goal, I will not spoil mine, you know. Everybody has some type of end goal, but this end goal in reality is like, you are like, it is like a spiral. It is like a spiral that goes like a pyramid on top, like you reach the top, and when you reach the top, you see another bottom and must go again up. And this really doesn't end. And this is like the beauty of life. This is the beauty of existence, really. You must untangle yourself. You must get free of all the past karmas. You must play a certain type of destiny out. Of course, also dissolve it with spiritual practices and influence it. But at the end of the day, there are some things you really must do in this lifetime. You really must do in this lifetime to get some type of evolution that you need for the things that you really want, and for the things that really are deeply ingrained in your soul to express in this reality. And this is not an easy task. This is really not an easy task, because there is so many noise out there. There's so many distractions out there. But also this doesn't really stop, because there is reincarnation. There is reincarnation. There is your consciousness. The only thing that ends really when you die is your body. But the consciousness keeps on existing on some type of level, on some type of frequency, like your hurtings, like your progress that you made this life in your consciousness, really, not nowhere else, no riches, nothing else, in your mindset, in your consciousness, in your soul. This is the only thing that matters after you die. And this, like, for me at least, is like the problem with suicide. It's like a complete other topic, but when you're doing suicide, your problem doesn't really stop. The problem doesn't really stop. It keeps going. It keeps going. Your consciousness is the problem. Not like your consciousness generates this type of feeling you're feeling, to feel suicidal, you know. It is a mindset. It's a consciousness that is the problem of this, you know. And of course, past history that maybe your ancestors have given unto you, you know, some level. But really, like, accepting your now role is important, because it allows you to then getting over influence it, because it allows you to finally playing a destiny out. It allows you to evolve, but not really like how you want, but really like what you really need, you know. It is not based on ego. It is really based on dissolving the ego. It is really based on letting go parts of your ego, and letting something really better come into life and into yourself and outside of yourself. And well, it is really complicated to express all this in mere words, but it's for me fascinating. And I really take pleasure out of it, to share it to the world, my thinking and my philosophy, so to say. Yeah, I think what they're doing right now, if it's good or bad, play this world out, integrate it really, like, and when you feel, your instinct will tell when you have reached the final level, you will naturally evolve. You will naturally, when you are not distracted and bound by some type of drugs and etc., you will naturally get higher. What is high is for you, you surely will know and surely will experience. And that, guys, I keep it there. I'm ᛋLUXANGUISᛚ, and we surely see us again. Naga bless, guys. Naga bless.